denied her the use of the bathroom was when they further made this case worse. Because what happened is she ended up using the bathroom right there, which means she did actually tell them she wanted to use the bathroom, and they refused to allow her to use it. I'm hitting this 1, 2, 3 now. They call her cokehead. They didn't let her use the restroom. And then the third thing is they recorded her. I just dealt with the situation this week. Somebody called me because the police, they had a situation where an officer was harassing them, and they started to record the officer. And the officer tell them, oh, you can't record, that's against the law. Officers of the Royal Bahamas Police Force, stop lying to the people. You cannot tell them they cannot record. Yes, they can record. You cannot take their phones from them. An inspector had to come to that officer, had to come to the scene and deal with the officer and let the officer know you can't take his phone. You cannot touch it, and he has a right to record. Officers of the Royal Bahamas Police Force, you cannot be so stupid that you don't know that you cannot stop somebody from recording you. A young man just prevented an officer from getting punished, from facing the brunt of his own force because he slapped the young man's phone out of his hand. The only reason he didn't get in trouble was because the young man said he did not want to carry the matter any further. When will you all wake up and smell the coffee and understand that you cannot abuse the rights of people? But now the situation with the young lady, let's get back to that, is a situation that is an international incident. I got a call that same evening. The video dropped in my group and I shared it. I got a call. Gibson, where did this video take place? The Department of Homeland Security wants to know. I said, oh, it took place at the East Street South Police Station, I believe. At least that's the information I'm gathering. I passed that information on with speed because y'all ain't making no sense. And for the people who say, oh, well, she called them nigger, but we call them nigger all the time. And we say other things all the time. The police just lost a whole case where they lock up a lawyer for using the F word because the judge said, your case ain't making no sense. Why are we doing this? And now the police, who's been embarrassing us over and repeatedly, have not stopped. Even though Shanta Knowles has taken over, they ain't stopped embarrassing us. And Shanta, you have to do something. Part of that process is teach these officers sensitivity training. You got to fire a couple of them so that the rest can understand that this is not a game. They have to take this thing seriously. And they have to wisen up. The way that they policed in the past is no longer allowed. You can't do that anymore. The system has, the times and things and systems have changed. What foolishness y'all doing? And now this young lady is going to sue the drawers of our law enforcement authorities. And she's going to win her case. And the U.S. is watching, and they have declared that they are monitoring because this could affect international relations depending on how it is handled. The U.S. put that in their public statement. That how this matter is handled could affect international relations. Hello. But this is stupidness we're doing. All of those officers have to be fired. The one who did the recording, whoever prevented her from using the restroom, the woman who's screaming cokehead, all of them got to be fired. Every single one. The men who knew they should not have been in the room with her while she didn't have her pants on. All of them have to be fired. Every single one. So I know how you can deal with that commissioner. But you got to deal with it.